In our first video, this hiker decides to take a night journey deep into the Appalachian Mountains. The goal? To stealth camp in an old abandoned fire tower that looms high above the forest.
In today's exploration, we will be venturing on a journey never before taken, both for myself and on this channel, hiking hours into the unknown darkness of the Appalachian Mountains to stealth camp atop a long abandoned fire tower, last used in the 1970s. Traveling at night will allow us to be greeted with a beautiful panoramic view of the valley created thousands of years ago, as we watch the sun's light illuminate the darkness in real time. This decaying tower sways and creaks with every gust of wind. And in today's journey, we will test our bravery and survival as I use this experience to feel more connected to the earth and myself.
The hike is tough as darkness creeps in, and eerie sounds from the wilderness fill the air.
This is the first time in my life I've ever been so in the woods by myself, so I'm using this as therapy and kind of like a reset. Sometimes when you're feeling down, you have to remind yourself that you're capable of doing a lot more than you think, and just doing a little bit more than expected that you think of yourself could actually get you out of a rut quicker than you think. So that's what my goal is here today. And I'm going to talk about some things that have been going on in my life to cause such stress once we get higher up. But man, this mountain is kicking my ass right now. I'm trying to get up as much as I can before the daylight completely goes down behind me. Gonna need the light soon though. You can see the sun setting. That's all we got.
Reaching the summit, the hiker spots an old cell phone tower, a modern replacement for the fire tower they're seeking. After a brief pause, they continue down a rough, overgrown road toward the abandoned structure.
So far this is perfect, because I did want to have a complete surprise in the morning when I woke up to a completely panoramic autumn view here. So here we are. We're finally on top of the mountain. This is a cell phone tower, so I should be able to watch some YouTube tonight while I'm camping. They built this as a replacement fire tower at first. We still have another 1 mile to go on this road to get to the vacant one that shut down in the 1970s. But this is the one they replaced it with. They chopped off the top eventually and just made it a cell phone tower, because eventually you really didn't need fire towers as communication became more easily accessible.
The trail becomes more overgrown, and the hiker is alert for any rattlesnakes that might be hiding in the brush. But as they press on, their nerves begin to settle.
Okay, now the road's looking a little bit less maintained. Pretty sure this is where the rattlesnakes might become the biggest threat because of how much brush is covering the trail. I hear my first rattlesnake. He's in this brush over here. I don't even know if he's able to be picked up on the microphone, but I hear him. Wind's picking up. It's getting cold. I got goosebumps on the back of my neck. Can't wait to get some warm food in my stomach and be in my sleeping bag. Now, I'm probably surrounded with the most wilderness. I have been this whole time. I'm still walking the little overgrown trail, but I'm densely in the woods right now, happily as well. It's very calm. I was a little bit nervous before, but I've seen some chipmunks, I've seen some rabbits, I've seen a deer, and I feel like all of them right now. I'm just one with nature. if they're calm, I could be calm too. So it's kind of becoming a very relaxing journey. The tower, I think I might, is too dangerous for me to stay in. I'm gonna have to, oh, there's a deer right there looking at me. You guys see that deer right there? It's a nice buck. It's at least like a 6-pointer. Alright buddy, we're gonna leave you alone.
But it all turns on its head, because once this man gets to the tower and starts working his way up, he starts hearing loud sounds coming from above him.
This thing shakes quite a bit. And there's the wind. Wow, that wind is crazy right now. We're almost at the top. It's so windy up here, it's crazy. Here we are. Hello? Oh, jeez. Whew.
When he gets to the top, he finds the cabin curiously empty, and here he decides to make camp for the night. Only at night, he continues to hear strange banging sounds.
This way, there's a couple support beams going this way, so it should support me. I hope the wind isn't too bad, but we're finally up. This thing shakes a lot. Wow. That's pretty crazy. This is gonna be quite the night.
The man figures the sounds are down to the wind and the structure being old, so he decides to settle in for the night and go to sleep. Fortunately for him, there are no more disturbing encounters. Mo Sargi and his friend Pedro were out exploring the deep, mysterious trails of the Appalachian Mountains.
That is right, guys. We are going to be venturing deep into the Appalachia Trail looking for danger, basically.
And by danger, we're not talking about black bears, because there are black bears in this place. We're talking about feral people, the elusive feral people. We've done investigations for like the last 3 days in this city, in this town of Bluefield. It's like an old rundown town. Apparently in the Appalachian Mountains out here, there are feral people that live inside the woods. Now we've asked people around, some people said they don't exist, some people said they've never heard of them, and then we had a few people tell us that they have seen them and they actually know about them. So we are in for a scare of a video today. I hope we come out of this one alive.
They knew that if they ran into anyone out there, it could be someone living illegally in the woods, or maybe even one of the secretive moonshiners who hid deep in the mountains, making their illegal brew far from prying eyes. As they walked along the rugged trail, Mo suddenly stopped and pointed at the trees, seeing something.
There's like a house down there, dude. Bro, there's a house. What? What's wrong? Crouch. What? I think we just discovered their base. Look. Oh.
You see that? There's like a house down there. I don't know if I can catch him. Can we see it?
What the hell?
Nearby, they noticed an unusual structure, almost like a checkpoint. It looked like someone had been using it regularly. As they crept closer, Mo claimed to see someone. He pointed towards a figure in a camo hoodie disappearing into the woods. Could they have just stumbled upon a feral person?
Do you see anyone walking?
There was a weird, like I thought I seen a weird guy over there.
Over down there?
Yeah.
Dude, you might have just saw a feral person down there.
Then a faint whistle echoed through the trees.
Watch. You would hear that? A faint whistle.
I heard that. What do you think we should do? Should we go down there?
Yeah, we should go down there.
Okay, do you see anyone right now?
No.
I think it's safe.
Let's go see. I saw somebody running off that way. Whoa, look at this structure.
They carefully made their way towards an old abandoned mine shaft. Its entrance was blocked, but the darkness inside seemed to stretch endlessly. As they split up, Mo headed down a steep flight of stairs leading to the valley below. Step after step, the descent seemed endless. Then, he saw it.
And there should be some more abandoned stuff in the mine shaft. So what do you guys say? We jump the staircase and we go down there. Yo, Aldo, I'm gonna go down there. Okay. I'll see you down there maybe. All right, don't die. Oh yeah. Believe it or not, I'm not even halfway down the steps now. It just keeps going more and more. What the heck is this? It just goes and goes. This is no joke. It is a stupid idea to split off from each other because we could get lost in here. There is real danger here. But at the same time, Aldo's flying a drone and we're losing daylight. We have about an hour and a half of daylight left. And once that is gone, we're pretty much screwed. So I wanted to see everything that I could possibly see in the daytime before I heard something. Before we have to sleep here the night. We're actually planning on camping out. I didn't bring my tent. It was a big... Oh, okay, no, I'll wait. I'll wait to show you guys this. This is crazy. So, I was saying, I didn't bring my tent because I'm like, hey, maybe we can find a shelter or something, because there are rumors of shelters along the path in the Appalachian trails, all over the Appalachians. And we found one over there, the one with the bathroom. But that also could be used by feral people. What I'm looking at right now is freaking mind-blowing. Yeah, this is, wow, this is making it worth walking down 1,000 steps. What the hell is that? Like, what is that? This is crazy.
As he continued exploring, he couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. He insisted that he wasn't imagining it. There was an undeniable sense that someone was nearby. Switching to his night vision camera, he moved deeper into the ruins, trying to get a clearer view of his surroundings.
Definitely feel like I'm being followed. Like, I'm not making this up, guys. Like, I'm being 100% real right now. So this was the power plant. Whoa! Whoa! Guys, this is crazy. Yeah, this camera is not going to do me any good in here. I'm gonna switch over to my other camera. Well, when you don't have a ladder, you improvise. Hello? Is there anyone here? Such an eerie vibe. I'm gonna switch over to my night vision, which is also a normal camera. Got my night vision camera here.
While adjusting his equipment, Mo suddenly saw movement out of the corner of his eye. He immediately called out, but once again, no one responded.
So I'm gonna make my way down to the river and check this out. There's tracks here. I hear someone. Hello? Hey! Is that you? Oh, there's Aldo. I seen someone down here. You saw someone? Yeah, inside the building. I was changing cameras and there was somebody moving around in there. Look at this. This looks like something out of the... This is insane. So, out of all the things that I've filmed for YouTube, this might be one of the coolest things, honestly.
As the sun began to set, he realized that the environment was about to become even more dangerous. He soon ended the video, promising more documentation of the area in future videos. In this next video, the Hoggett Project sets out to document his experience, explaining why he's decided to leave. He begins his journey in the woods, making his way through the mountainous terrain. As he ascends, he takes note of the landscape, eventually reaching a clearing near a creek. From this vantage point, he can see a long stretch of pipeline extending into the distance.
And I'm thinking of going up to the top there, having a look. If that doesn't work, back in here looks like it's flattening out. Made it to the top. It's a nice creek that comes through here, and you can have a look-see all the way down the pipeline.
The area appears suitable for setting up camp. The ground is soft, and there are enough trees to hang a tarp.
So this is a nice little level spot here to pitch a tent, and there's some trees to hang a tarp. And we're just gonna kind of explore the area, see what else is around here.
As he continues exploring, he realizes that the first spot he found might actually be the best one.
It would appear that the very first spot we found, ironically, turns out to be the best one.
Signs of wildlife are evident, with tracks suggesting that animals frequently pass through.
Just how other animals come through here. So it just came through, scooped on out, and kept on trucking.
He begins setting up camp, struggling slightly with a tarp due to the uneven tree placement.
And as you can see, I'm still working on getting this tarp up. Trees are kind of in an odd formation. I'm also realizing this is not just a square tarp, but should be able to figure out something. This is what I came up with.
As night falls, he manages to secure it and get everything in place just in time. The atmosphere grows increasingly unsettling, but he pushes forward, gathering twice the amount of firewood he originally planned.
I gathered twice as much firewood as I thought I'd need. That's usually what you do. So that's what I got. Went back to the vehicle. I have this Carhartt here. And this thing's tough, you know. So I think what I'm gonna do is just lay it down on the ground right there to keep these legs from sinking into the ground.
The woods around him are dark, with only a faint light filtering through in certain areas. At one point, he hears a heavy sound nearby, but dismisses it as either rotting logs shifting or some other natural occurrence. However, the isolation of the location becomes more apparent as the night progresses.
That way, cannot see a thing. And I don't think I was recording earlier, but something made a heavy sound over there. Could have just been some old rotted logs settling. But up that way, a couple miles, there is a camp, but I don't think anybody's hiking this way back down. Anywho.
While sitting near his camp, he hears another noise, this time much closer. Initially, he believes it could have been his own movement, but moments later, another loud sound confirms that something, or someone, is nearby. He shines a light in the direction of the noise, but nothing is visible.
I don't know if that was me or something over there. Definitely something over there.
He had previously scouted the area during daylight, noting how difficult it would be for anything to move through the dense woods, unnoticed. After debating whether to proceed with the fire, he decides against it. Though not necessarily afraid, he begins to consider the possibility that the nearby creek could be attracting animals. Ultimately, he makes the decision to pack up camp and leave. As he reaches the road, he takes one last look toward the creek. That's when he sees something unusual. At first, he thinks it might be a small animal, like a raccoon, near the water. But when he turns on his high beams, the situation takes a chilling turn.
Something small, maybe it's like a raccoon or something right there by the water. And as I hit the high beam, this is when I see it. I see something standing there on the side of the road, pretending to be a statue. Whatever this was decided it was just gonna freeze, and then maybe I wouldn't think it was anything. But as I'm looking in that direction, I'm not even kidding, it looks like somebody dressed up in camo. And they've got their back slightly angled away, I'd say like at a 45 degree. They're standing there about 6 feet tall, looking like a human that I just caught that was probably sneaking up on me. That's all I can think. When I saw what it was, a human.
If this was just another camper, why wouldn't they respond? If it was something more sinister, what had been their intent? Finally, he decides to pretend he hadn't seen anything, turning away and continuing his exit. With no clear explanation for what he witnessed, he can only speculate about what or who had been out there with him. The man walks along the Appalachian Trail, his breath visible in the cold mountain air. His camera captures the mist rolling in over the trees as he narrates his journey.
Very misty morning here. Just stopping for a moment to catch my breath, but you can see there will be sort of a view down there, but they're very foggy. That's where it came from. Kind of mostly an uphill trek, this part. Like I said, we'll be heading to Hawk Rock Overlook first. Once I get up there, I'll start telling you a little bit more about this story.
He's approaching the Cove mountain shelter, a small wooden structure meant for weary hikers. But as he gets closer, he begins recounting the unsettling history tied to this place. He tells his viewers that long before this shelter stood, there was another, one with a dark past.
13th, not July 13th. I did bring some notes along. I thought I'd double check. Like I said, except it wasn't in this shelter, but the other one that was no longer here. But they were, like as hiking, and the drifter came along. Like I said, it was in the early morning hours, so they were asleep. They were fast asleep when he came up on them. And of course, you have to understand too that he had plenty of time to plan out what he was going to do. He came up on them. I think he saw that it was man and a woman, and he had time to think about what he wanted to do. I think he had he had plans for the woman, so he had to get rid of the guy. So but they were completely unsuspecting of what was going to happen, and that's absolutely nothing against them. You're sleeping, it doesn't matter what you have or how prepared you are. If you're sleeping, someone like that comes along, what can you do? But he shot the guy in the back of the head. He had a pistol that dispatched the guy, and then of course I'm not going to go into detail, but he tied the woman up and did things to her, and then killed her afterwards as well. And I forget, it didn't take too long for people to find the bodies, because people use these shelters all the time for the Appalachian Trail.
The vlogger's voice is steady, but there's an unease in the way he glances at the trees around him, as if expecting to see someone or something watching. He continues, explaining how the crime sent shockwaves through the hiking community. Other hikers discovered the bodies the next morning, and soon authorities were hunting for the man responsible. It wasn't long before they caught him, a drifter who had been spotted hitchhiking nearby. He was brought to justice, but the remnants of the crime continued to taint the trail. The original shelter, tainted by its grim past, fell into decay. Hikers refused to sleep there, spooked by what had happened. Over time, the structure rotted, infested with rodents, until it was finally torn down and burned. The current shelter was built nearby, a replacement meant to erase the past. But the past doesn't simply disappear.
And there's people that are afraid to come out because of stuff like this that happens. So. You know, and don't let the horrible things that happen to other people prevent you from enjoying your life. You know, there's a very low chance for you to be attacked in a shelter and have happened to you what happened to Molly and Jeff. I mean, you're probably just as likely to be attacked. I mean, you can lock yourself up in your home for the rest of your life if you're afraid of being attacked, but you have just as likelihood of being attacked in your own home as they did out here as well. So that's something to consider too.
As he reaches the shelter, the vlogger pauses, turning the camera to the empty space around him. He tells his viewers that even today, some hikers refuse to stay here. Some report hearing strange noises at night, whispers, footsteps, the rustling of unseen figures in the dark. Others say they feel watched, an unshakable sense that they are not alone. He chuckles, brushing it off as superstition, but there's a flicker of uncertainty in his eyes. He plans to stay the night, to test the stories for himself. He signs off for now, promising an update in the morning. Fortunately for this man, the only horror he experiences is the creepy mist on the trail. The Paranormal Discovery team heads out for a winter camping trip deep in the haunted forests of Nova Scotia, a place rich in Indigenous history and spooky stories.
To another episode. If you guys missed our previous treks, we did trek, what, 2 times already?
Yep.
And we told you guys we're gonna go deeper, trying to figure out if there's a Wendigo here, spirits. You came in contact with a boy. We're off to the races again to go even further. Does it look like my back's gonna break? I have everything on my back. Like 85% of the stuff we have is on me right now.
I do have stuff.
As they hike through the snow, they finally reach a spot they've nicknamed Moon Rock, where they camped the night before.
Right, so
How dare you?
this is where we were
Scallywag.
last night.
Yeah, this was I call this area like Moon Rock because
Moon Rock.
we were like right underneath the moonlight.
Yeah, it was quite beautiful.
Hey, right up there. Hey, there's a fire pit. I didn't even see that. Did you see that fire pit?
I did last night.
Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah.
Oh, we could have had a fire. Oh well.
Next time.
All right, so this is Moon Rock. We got to keep trekking.
We're starting to get the sun going down.
What in the hell? Careful. This looks slippery.
It's both creepy and beautiful under the moonlight, a place that makes you feel like you're not alone. Night falls, and things start to get weird. They all sense something is nearby. They pull out their spirit communication device, and soon enough, a chilling voice comes through.
Is that a path there?
No idea.
The child wants help.
Chels, the child.
No.
Child's back.
Is
Child's
this Spirit
back.
Talker?
Yeah, Spirit Talker. Child's back.
Hi. We came back to help you. We actually made it one of our goals tonight.
Everyone freezes. They're stunned but determined, so they tell the spirit they're back to help. The voice then says, "I'm upset."
Is that a path?
I'm upset.
What makes you upset? No, it's not a path.
Do you need help finding your family?
The team keeps asking questions, hoping to find out more.
You can trust us.
They keep secrets.
What?
They keep secrets.
You can trust us, though. We're here to help you, truthfully. We will cause no harm at all.
I'm touching your back.
I'm touching your back.
Whose back are you touching? Mine or hers? Man or woman?
Manipulation.
Are we close to you right now?
They keep secrets, the voice responds cryptically. Then, something chilling happens. The spirit claims it's touching someone's back.
I'm touching your back.
I'm touching your back.
Whose back are you touching? Mine or hers? Man or woman?
Manipulation.
The investigators feel a wave of unease. When they ask for more, the voice says, "People have seen me," making them think this could be the same figure they saw rushing into their tent on an earlier trip. They turn their attention to the tent area, hoping to make stronger contact.
People have seen me.
People have seen me?
Was he the one that maybe you saw going into the tent?
Maybe. I think this is the boy.
So then let's stick around the tent.
The boy just snuck into her tent. Chelsea, I'm not even joking when I said that.
I believe you.
I saw someone like dart like this
Nightmare.
into the tent, and like the back arm is what I saw. Just kind of like,
Let's go back to the tent and see if the little boy is around there, and maybe we can communicate more with him here.
The child's name finally comes through. Thomas. Death is not the end, he says, and a wave of sadness hits the group.
Thomas. Hello, Thomas. I assume you're the little boy.
Death is not the end.
You know, I can relate to that. I'm aware.
Thomas, are you able to tell us how old you are?
Thomas seems lonely and forgotten, stuck in this place. As they ask about his past, his frustration grows. He keeps saying, "I'm angry." The team tries to comfort him, telling him they're here to listen, but his answers stay vague.
Did you used to live on this land? Did you have a house here?
I'm angry.
That's twice. I'm upset. I'm angry.
Yeah. I understand that you're angry. Are you able to tell us why you are angry? Or what is making you angry?
Suddenly they hear a noise that makes them all stop. Then, the words, "Use your senses," come through. They listen closely, and the weight of Thomas's sadness becomes unbearable. He feels stuck, and the camp starts to feel different. The group decides to move, but no matter which way they go, they always end up back where they started. The air feels heavy, and someone warns that they shouldn't stay too long because something doesn't feel right.
I'm innocent.
Something's telling me that the boy was murdered.
Satanic.
Is that true? Were you killed?
No.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
Ill.
Can you help me with my glove again? Sorry.
It's them.
Thank you.
The hell was that?
Could be a helicopter. Where?
That sounds different than a helicopter.
Yeah, it does. I don't see anything.
What the f?
Why is it so low?
Could be a helicopter.
It might be.
Or is it one of the drones?
No, I don't think so, because there's multiple lights on it. Yeah, that's just a helicopter. So I kept saying something about like innocent. I was innocent.
Something tells me that this boy is lost, and there's a story behind this boy.
Yeah.
And I think he noticed us from our first time here, and now he's followed us, he's known us, and he's like, oh, you've returned back 3 times now?
Yeah.
Tell my story. Like, it's just like in my instinct, like this boy is alone in his realm, you know?
Yeah, like I really feel that he's like been forgotten. You know, like that's how he feels, is like he's been forgotten. So maybe us getting his story out, if he's willing to tell us his story, maybe that can help bring him some closure and not be so upset.
Yeah.
Or help him kind of move on to whatever he needs to do next.
To get back to safety, they realize they have to go through the spooky area, which makes them even more nervous. They start to believe that Thomas is trapped in this place, and that they should try to learn his story. Maybe if they find old records about him, they can help him find peace.
That's wild. You know, and the scary part is too, babe, is we have to walk back through that part to get back to the car.
I know, right?
When we've been feeling safe over here. So we have to leave the safety and go through the danger to get home.
Yeah. Oh, man. Trapped.
This poor child.
Yeah, he is trapped.
I feel so bad.
I'm telling you, I think something's up.
I just don't know why he's not like...
Acceptance.
Why he doesn't want to like come through to like me in that sense, you know?
Maybe he's just like cautious.
Maybe.
Was that just in the forest? Was there like a... Did you hear that?
I didn't hear it.
Huge branch.
Just as they are about to leave, they hear a strange message about time not being real. A chill runs through them.
Time doesn't exist.
Time doesn't exist.
Destruction.
I cannot feel my legs,
Yeah, it's
my
getting...
toes.
Do you need to go in the tent?
It's okay for now.
Can you make a noise?
Right after that, their night vision camera suddenly stops working. One of them feels a strong pressure pushing down on them, and they know it's time to leave.
This is nuts. So our night vision is completely dead. Oh!
You okay?
Yeah, I have a lot of weight on me.
Yeah, you do.
Am I the only one hearing stuff in the distance? Like back that way?
Many people, though, feel as though the video was heavily faked. No matter what the case is, this is certainly not something you want to experience in the dark in the mountains. The night is quiet. Too quiet. As Dee sets up her campfire, the eerie silence is only broken by the occasional crackle of burning wood. Her dog Mara is restless, eyes locked on something in the darkness. The air is thick with tension, and Dee can feel it too. Something is out there. Mara's growling intensifies as she fixates on the trees. Dee notices but can't see what has her so worked up. Then, complete silence. No crickets, no rustling leaves, nothing. The forest is dead still. Dee scans the area, trying to see what Mara does, but the fire smoke distorts her vision.
Come here, Mar. What are you looking at? Down there is where Mia was here and wouldn't come to me on camera down there. Whatever they saw, they booked it this way and wouldn't come back to me. So I don't know what that was about. Where's she standing? I can't see anything because of the smoke. Mara, quit sneaking on it. Get back. Come on. Get over here. Rah. Come. I don't see anything. I don't see what she's seeing. The smoke. Come here. Good girl. He's a good dog. I see you, Mia. I know you're a good girl. You be right here all the time.
Then, movement. Shadows shifting between the trees. A light flickers in the distance, but when she focuses, it's gone.
Mia's right under my feet again. That she does that when she gets scared. What is that light? Is that a light right there? What is that? Is that what she's looking at? No, there's two. What is that the fire reflecting? Because I don't know, I think it's a fire. I hope there's three now. On the camera. I'm hoping it's just fire. Yeah, okay, there it went. Alright. That's crazy looking though, ain't it? It's making a face. That's crazy. I don't know what she's staring at. Mara! Alright. I guess we're gonna get walking. That's a car passing on the road over there. Alright. A few more minutes, let that die down. I'll let you guys keep staring. See what if you can see what she sees. I turn the light on, you can't see nothing. Now I do see at the very end darkness, but I think that's just part of the trail where it curves, but I'm not sure. Alright. Oh. That's crazy. I gotta get the light on. Alright. Alright guys, we're gonna get to walking. I'm gonna look at these legs at the bottom of this. I'm just gonna carry the tripod so I can lay you guys down when I want and walk away.
Suddenly, a metallic clang echoes through the woods. The sound of something heavy shifting, like a gate slamming shut, or a rusted chain dragging.
I'm nervous, Nelly. I just heard metal again. It sounded like a door shutting, like a loud boom. But metal scraping. Alright. I'm getting in the tent. I'm gonna leave you guys recording. I'm a-coming.
Followed by an eerie, guttural sound. Something unnatural. Something wrong. A loud knock. Then another. It sounds like something is striking wood. A warning. A message. Dee calls out, her voice shaky but firm. If I'm invading your space, I can leave. No response. Just the oppressive silence and the sound of her own heartbeat pounding in her ears.
What is that? Dude, what the fuck is that? What's that noise? Absolutely not, dude. I'll get the fire pit. You have more light. This is like. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Come on, guys. You can have me. I can do it. Okay. chanting, I can do it. La 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 la. Hello, my name's Dee. If I'm invading your area, I can leave. I just picked a really secluded area and thought, hey, why not?
Then, the trees move. Not just the leaves, but the entire tree sways violently as if something enormous brushed past it. Mara lets out a sharp bark, her body rigid. Dee's breath catches. Whatever is out there is big, and it's close. A deep, rhythmic breathing follows. Not hers. Not Mara's. The fire flickers wildly, casting erratic shadows that play tricks on her eyes. Then, a rustling in the brush. Something is moving closer. And then, eyes. Reflecting back at her from the darkness. High off the ground. Unmoving. Unblinking. Dee steadies her camera, capturing the eerie glow. They disappear. Then reappear. Closer.
Yeah. There's no wind except for now. Like, what? I got two between me. I got one in front of me. Just move the whole tree. That's stop. Okay. Okay. What? I got two between me. I got one in front of me. Just move the whole tree. Oh my god, that's stop. Okay. Okay.
A chill runs down her spine as she hears deep, rhythmic breathing. It's not hers, and it's not Mara's. The fire flickers wildly, casting erratic shadows that play tricks on her eyes.
Hi. Mara's whining. I can hear you, Mara. It's okay, Mara. Coming back. I'm coming back. I'm trying to see the tree.
Suddenly, a loud crash. Something has been thrown, hard. Dee's instinct screams at her to run, but she forces herself to stay. She scans the area. Nothing. But she knows. Something is watching.
Pokey, pokey. Hold on. It's okay, Mara. It's alright. I know, baby. I'm coming soon. We're gonna lay in there. We're gonna chillax. I got my tablet. We can watch some doggy stuff. Some funny animals.
Then Dee hears it. Something running fast through the underbrush. Heavy footfalls, breaking twigs, rustling leaves. It's coming toward her.
Dakota, and I spent the winter break their freshman year in college. We were at their friend's house at night, drinking in her basement with some other girls, and it was really... It was really late, like 3 a.m. I was falling asleep, so I decided to walk home. They live in a desolate area, with lots of snow and gets really, really cold, especially at night. Oh, you're scaring me. But the houses weren't too far apart. When the moon is out, it seems light out. I'm sucking. I'm scared, guys. Not you're scared. The path we always take is straight behind the house through the wooded areas, then more open land, and I was Stop. Hey! Hey! Woo! La, 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 la. Ah! That's too fucking close, dude. No. She's nervous looking. Whack. Get away from me. If you're near my tent, please leave. Oh my God. Stop, please. Hello? Just fucking took off running. Oh my God, I can't do this, guys. I can't do this, guys. I'm sorry, girls. This was a bad idea. I know. Something, I swear, something just like raise my tent. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get out and walk, but I don't want to leave them.
Panic sets in. Dee scrambles to grab her gear. The truck isn't far, but in this moment, it feels miles away.
Stop! Jesus Christ, stop! I know. Okay, we're going. Okay, all right. Let me calm down. Okay. All right. Everybody just calm down. We're calming down. You guys are doing nothing. You're not growling. You're whining and shaking. They're just sitting here. It's not that cold. They're whining and shaking. I don't know. Okay. I'm getting all my stuff. Getting all the stuff. I'll get them back to the car, and then we can walk around. All right. Okay. All right, let me get all my stuff in the purse. Come on. Gotta put everything back in the wagon.
As she reaches the door, A final, ear-piercing screech rips through the air. Not human, not animal, something else. Sitting in the truck, Dee watches the tree line. The eyes are back, staring, waiting. Mara is still restless, whining, but Dee doesn't dare move. The forest is alive with sound now. Branches snapping, distant howls, rhythmic knocking. Whatever was watching her is still there.
I got the door open. Huh? Okay. Okay. I got in my car and I can't stop. I want to see him, but I don't want to see him. I'm in my car, hanging out the window. Woo! I started crying. Woo! Mara's still scared. They've never acted like this. It's right there. Oh God, move. How do I get my... There we go.
Just when she thinks it's over, the headlights illuminate a pair of glowing eyes, staring from the darkness, unmoving, watching. Before she can react, they vanish.
I know, Mara. I'm going, honey. I just want to see. I'm sorry. Hold on. Woo! Mara.
Movement. A shadow. Her grip tightens. Then, a thud from the truck bed. Panic rises, but she keeps driving.
Can you hear him? There's one way back in the back. This is hurting my back sitting like this. I'm not scared. I can't see any black. I don't see any brown moving. Wind's picking up. I don't even... Woo! Absolutely not. I'm done. Okay.
A chill runs down her spine as she presses harder on the gas. The road ahead remains empty, but the unease doesn't leave. whatever was out there, it isn't done. So that is all for now with the campers video. Which of them do you think has a true camper's story? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more.